Is it good? I think so. Let me see. What are you eating, Maddie? Let me see. Show it. Pasta. Pasta. Wait, where's the tartar
It
sauce?
should have gotten it. It's in that second bag.
But how do I know which one is ranch and which one is tartar sauce?
I don't know.
Okay, that's definitely ranch. That's definitely ranch.
Do you have a napkin?
Their tartar sauce tastes like dill. Like there's a lot of dill in it.
Is there supposed to be dill in it?
I mean, yeah, it depends on how you make it, but let's see. Like there doesn't have to be dill in it, but there could be. Your food looks good like always. I feel so tired now. And this bread feels like kind of hard.
Because I toasted it.
Do you want to try it?
No.
Taking a break. It's good though. I definitely like a less dilly tartar sauce though. The tartar sauce it's giving dill, like it's really giving dill.
Oh, Newton.
I didn't what? It's just giving like it's giving dill.
I wonder why. I have a question. Is there pickles on it? I told the lady no pickles.
That was one
Oh.
on one side.
They probably don't put a lot of pickles because they know their tartar sauce tastes like dill.
I don't know. How scared are you to go back to school?
Oh, I'm really scared.
How scared?
A little bit.
I'm a lot of it. And it's high school. What if they want you to cheer at school too? They have a cheerleading team there.
Yeah, but I'd never do that.
Ever? Why?
Daddy just texted me.
For what? What do you want?
He just sent me $100.
He's so annoying. You want to go back to the store?
Yeah.
We're taking a break, and here's my, well, you can probably see this one better. My po' boy catfish sandwich. Never had it before from here at Rock and Cajun,
so
but
much chicken and not a lot of meat?
look at Maddie's food. It looked real good. Let me see.
They
Maddie,
gave me less food.
Maddie got blackened chicken. It's like blackened chicken Alfredo. It's really good though, but I don't feel like there's any noodles in here.
There's none. It's just chicken.
Maybe you should say something like get a side of. You know what? You could probably get a side of noodles, but I'm always with the fish. Maddie doesn't like to eat fish.
Have a fry.
Why? I don't think you like it. It has this stuff on it.
I like that stuff.
And Emma is hanging out with her homegirl today.
She's gone.
Jesus loves you too, my dear. Emma's gone. She's at
Soak
City today with her homegirl. So, no Emma to harass us today. So Maddie's just out shopping, doing her thing. And I'm trying to wrap my head around this whole Maddie going to traditional school. She's been homeschooled for so long. And I don't know. I just have a lot of different fears around
I don't want to talk to anyone.
school and her being in school, especially here in California. And I've been kind of cool on the whole school thing since all the school shootings started happening or whatever. But there's so much shit that happens at school. I'm scared to send my kids to school. I really am. But she wants to go to high school. Like, she wants to be in, you know, a regular school and do prom and all this other crap. But I don't know. For me, it's really scary. Oh, so I don't know. I mean, the plan is for her to go back. School starts on Thursday, but
Yes.
like honestly, I'm not really feeling it,
Okay.
and I'm not really cool with my
I
kid
will. Bye-bye.
being at school. Even though the school's like in a good area and all that, I don't
Why did
know.
you get a lemonade, Mom?
I just don't trust it.
Mom, why don't we go inside? Can I go
For what?
inside to get a peach lemonade for us to share?
If you want, I just don't trust schools. Period. I don't trust the kids that go to school. A lot of kids do drugs in school.
Well, not where.
My kid ain't equipped for all that, you know?
So,
She hasn't been in that kind of environment in a long time. She's been homeschooled forever. So I feel like I'm having like a low-key panic attack about her going back to school. She always goes school shopping like, you know, every other kid, even though she's homeschooled. But it's definitely hitting different knowing that she'll be there like all day, and it's just a lot of what ifs, you know, what if this happens at school, what if that happens at school. She has her phone and all that, but still. And then I think a lot of high schools right now have like transgender bathrooms. I'm worried about that too, because I feel like everybody, like, dudes can say they're transgender when they're not and still go in the girls' bathroom. Like, you can't ask them. It's illegal to ask them. So, I don't know. I would rather her stay home and just continue to be homeschooled. I have the capacity to do it, but Maddie said a lot of her friends go to school and she wants to be in school. Hi, Jerome. But, and her dad, my husband, he's, you know, he says if she wants to go, let her go. But in real life, I'm scared to let my baby go to high school out here in California. I don't want her using no, I don't know. Like, I've walked into restaurants and it has no gender on the bathroom. So, I know colleges are like that. I'm assuming high schools are going to be like that. I don't want my daughter using the bathroom with the boy in the bathroom. I think a lot of young men might use that to their advantage and say they're transgender, but they're really not transgender just so that they can get in the little girl's bathroom. I don't like none of that stuff. Scary as hell for me. Scary as hell. So, even though my husband is saying to let her go, and she really wants to go, I'm feeling some kind of way. I need to know my kid is safe. And I only know that when I have my own kid. See? Yeah, you saying that, Jerome, but that's why I homeschool my kids. Because for me, it shouldn't go like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like you cannot make somebody show proof that is their status or whatever. And so it's just kind of like, okay, well, if you say that, then you get to use that bathroom, or you get to do this, or you get to do that. And you cannot go use the bathroom with my kid. I'll freak the fuck out in real life. So that's why I don't want her in no school. I mean, and it's not just that. It's, you know, young kids be doing drugs, all kind of stuff. Just all kind of shit. And I don't want my kid around it. She's 14. Thus far, I have kept her from that part of the world, and I would like to be able to continue to do that. And there are people that tell me that, you know, well, she needs to know about these things. When she gets into the real world, she's not going to know what to do. But I'd rather her be much older, where she has some real sense about herself, prior to letting her out into the world. You know? Because to me, too much shit happens out there. And she's saying she want to go back to school, but she's saying she's scared too. So I think it's more like my friends go to school, so I want to go to school. Not, I really want to be there. She don't know. At homeschool, you know you make your own program. I mean, there's still standards I have to follow, but she doesn't necessarily have to get up when everyone else gets up. I mean, her work just has to be turned in at a certain time.
Before 12 o'clock at night.
And my kids travel a lot because they're in elite cheer programs. So that's another thing. I doubt that the school is going to be cool with them taking all that time off to travel because they travel. So homeschool just made sense. Especially after COVID, homeschool just made sense. But it's high school, so she wants to be out in the world for high school. I just don't think I'm okay with it. So, anyone else on here homeschool your kids? Probably not. I feel like people think homeschool is weird. It's not weird. If you can homeschool your kids, you should homeschool your kids. If you work from home, you have your own business, you make your own hours, then why wouldn't you homeschool your kids?
Because they don't want to deal with their kids.
Shit, sometimes I don't want to deal with you, but it doesn't matter. Your kid is your kid. You got to deal with them. You just have to. You don't really have a choice. Because your kid is your kid. Your kid ain't going to go nowhere. Homeschool is, I mean, it's hard because you're responsible for everything that your kid does in homeschool. But you're responsible when they're in regular school too. So what's the difference? You still have to make sure they do what they're supposed to do. And for me, it's a little easier. Maddie's a pretty good kid, so she doesn't really give me any problems with that. But I don't like to stress about none of that stuff. I don't want to stress about school. I don't want to stress about what's going on in school. Like you have to go to the office to get your kid. I don't like that stuff. And plus, the way Maddie eats, Maddie likes to eat meals. She's not about to eat no school food.
Oh, and Cole and BB said that they don't. She texted me back. She said that they don't give out like food.
You can't buy it?
No.
I don't know. You really want to go back to school, Maddie?
Kinda. I haven't been to school in a long time. Well, I mean, I went last year, but...
Yeah, but you was only there last year for 2 minutes, and you were there doing testing. So that's not, I mean, every day going to school, like all the other kids.
And then the 2 weeks in the beginning.
Yeah, but...
That was it.
I don't mind homeschooling. Anyone out here been homeschooled? Or homeschooling their kids? I like homeschool. And I like the control that I have when I'm homeschooling my kid.
I like how convenient it is.
AI story. Hi. So nice. Hi. I like the convenience of homeschooling my kids. I like the fact that my kids get to do what they want when they want. I don't have to like plan vacations around school. I don't have to do any of that stuff. So her being back in school, I feel like it is going to be like a little bit harder for us and a little weird. And I know I'm going to get complaints. They go to school in Torrance, so it's a little more uppity out there, and I know that they're going to complain. They're going to complain when my kids miss school, and they're going to miss school because they have competitions that they have to be at. So there is going to be some missing school. A dream feels like a reality, and reality passes like a dream. How can you tell whether you're truly living or just dreaming? Super off topic, but I think everyone's living in a dream, just to answer your question. No, I have stuff to do this weekend. In my opinion, everyone's living in a dream. There's no such thing. So that's just me, though. I don't know if it's strange. I think it's factual, though.
Ooh.
But that's a super deep topic. I'm sure that everyone would not agree. But you know, it is what it is. But you're definitely onto something. Morocco. Well, where did you come up with that? Do you study it? Like, what makes you think that? I mean, I actually do agree with you. I mean, I think there's parallel realities. I think a lot of shit like that, though. You know? So you know, it's one of those things that I think, there's some people who think they just come to Earth and they die and then that's it. But, I mean, if you think about how kids get here and, you know, perfection at its finest, none of it makes sense. There has to be something else that's going on. So I do think there's parallel realities. I do think that life is nothing but a big dream. But I also feel like we're living it. Like we have to deal with what's going on currently in front of us, and we have to live it, right? But I definitely don't think that a lot of what we see is necessarily real. I mean, like the earth is always moving, right? I mean, that goes to tell you right there that reality is not reality, because now I'm sitting in my car because we were eating before we finished our little shopping trip, and the earth is constantly moving, but I don't feel like the earth is moving. So that tells you right there, reality really isn't reality, because if it was, then we would feel the earth moving, we would see the earth moving, and we don't.
You don't see the earth moving.
No, but the earth is how do you see it moving, fool? You do not see the earth moving, girl.
When there's clouds, I see the
right, but you don't feel it because of gravity. But like, none of that shit makes sense. Something else greater is going on. Like, none of it makes sense. It doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. That egg and a sperm makes a whole baby, a whole human that grows up. None of that shit makes sense. Well, something bigger is going on.
Makes sense. The earth moving
does
make sense. Yes, it does. Scientifically, it
makes sense. Thank you, Anas. But none of it makes sense. Like, if you really,
it does make sense.
No. It doesn't even make sense that an egg and a sperm come together, okay, and everything that's processed through that time to make the perfect human. None of that makes sense.
There's no such thing as perfect.
Well, to me, that is perfection. To me, that is perfection. And it doesn't make sense. It can't be that simple. But it can't be that simple, my girl.
At least one.
It can't be that simple. It can't be. It can't be that simple. Like, something greater is going on. Seriously. Or even if you sit there and you're like, oh, I haven't seen my friend in so long. It's happened to all of us. I haven't seen my friend in so long. Oh, I wonder how such and such is doing. And then bam, they call. Shit like that.
That's never happened to me.
Well, it's happened to me plenty of times. And some people say it's a coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Like Nicholas.
There's no such thing as a coincidence. Like everything happens.
Oh, it's the same car we had and the same.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is random. Hi, Sugar Plum. Nothing is random. Nothing in this world is random. Nothing. So, I mean, if you really give it some deep thought, you'll see that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. A lot more. It's not that simple. It's not. Does the car still smell like dog?
No.
We adopted a dog and the dog smelled really, really bad. We had to take her to the vet and get her together. But now I just
We
feel
didn't
like,
adopt her, Mom. We rescued
oh,
her.
sorry, I rescued her, not adopted her. I just feel like I smell her everywhere. She had a really bad ear infection. I posted a video about it. She has a really bad ear infection, and she has a skin infection, and we took her to the vet.
The sweetest little thing.
She really is the sweetest little thing, but she needs some really good taken care of. So we got her on like her antibiotics, and she had antibiotics through the IV. She's doing much better now. It's been like, I'm gonna say 3 days since she's been to the doctor. So she's doing much better. Her ears look a lot better. She had a double ear infection.
Yeast and two kinds of bacteria.
Okay, guys, I have to go because I have to finish my shopping with my kid, and we'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.